Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. The gang's back together. Still the same old Neptune. My man Minis to my right.
Yes, sir.
Bukes on a lovely couch in the middle. Big man Febs.
Hi.
And our injured partner, New Slave. I
Shame,
think let's kick it off there. Tell us,
Tell
enlighten
us,
us.
tell us what happened.
It's a very simple story.
It's not simple, don't lie.
Greetings for the new year. Look, I was at home in the Eastern Cape, right? And it was at night, and I needed to open the gate for my uncle. He was coming in. So this gate, apparently, something broke on the gate throughout the day. We weren't there throughout the day. So I opened it, and when I was closing it, I turned my back on the gate. And then I just realized something wasn't right. And as I look back, the gate's coming down.
So you couldn't run. Sober.
I was sober. Yes, I was sober.
Sober.
Yes, I was sober, but it's just that it caught me by surprise, and I just almost like frozen. The only thing I could do was just sort of break the fall by catching it.
So like, how did
What? You could have moved.
No ways. It was like really there, man, and I was wearing slip slops. So
Okay, so that's the work line. Tell us the party line now.
there is no.
What's the
party
story
line.
to our parties? There has to be one.
Nah, there isn't. The only story that I've been telling is obviously like the saving of I don't know, a puppy, I don't know, from a shark, that sort of thing. But that's worn out. Like, even I'm like, okay, look, I was saving a puppy. So it's not convincing.
So what else are you saving after that? Did you have a puppy?
It's only
Nah,
a
just
puppy.
riding with it.
Oh, just
Just
I was
riding
saving
with
the
it.
puppy. Okay,
Yeah.
fair
How
enough.
long did you have it on?
I've got an X-ray now on Valentine's Day, actually. It's the Champions League week, eh? And Europa League. When,
Yeah, you guys can
when-
send
when
him
we
gifts
play
and
these
stuff.
guys, eh?
You can send him gifts. I'll leave his address at the end. Sure.
You want to start attacking?
I'm not attacking. I was just saying I was sort of building up to that. Like, it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be. I'm looking forward to that match. Man.
Yeah.
Apparently, Bas is on a winning run now. They found their form.
But they're also illegal.
Barca, no, man.
They're also illegal.
Let's leave the allegations out of it.
Every
because-
team you support
because
is
guys-
illegal.
Because you
That's
guys
actually,
have, they've got
Come on.
these sketchy
My team
Americans who
is
can
shit.
just come in and spend $1 billion like in 6
So much
months.
this sketchy
They
Americans.
are sketchy though. Like, where does it come from? $1 billion in what, a month?
Bro, first and foremost, let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Oof.
Manchester City.
Oh my word.
Oh yeah, breaking news.
Massive news, massive
If-
news.
What are these breaking news?
You're getting sanctioned.
So yeah, reports came out today that they have been like found guilty of over like 100 charges.
No, man.
Starting in 2009.
No,
From what
they're not-
exactly?
They're not been
From
found
what
guilty,
exactly?
They're going to be charged on those.
So they are guilty.
So they need to investigate them.
So what did they
Investigations
do?
are done.
No, they're still going to investigate. That's what they're saying, that they're going to charge them on.
The lawyer found you.
It's
Seems like
literally in the report that he's talking about.
Financial sanctions, tampering.
Now
I
those,
don't know,
now those
the
are
whole
opposition fans' wishes.
Oh, there we go. Look,
yeah, the defense comes.
let's not get him
That's
started
his
there.
defense.
Since we're on financials, I had a thought that I was thinking the other day. Valentine's Day is coming up, Owens. You know what? No. From the period of like Black Friday, you don't get a financial break, bruv.
I'm
Black
just
Friday, festive,
You're just gonna
back to school,
get
back
your
to
girlfriend
work,
a Bugatti.
Valentine's Day, Easter. Bro, the marketing is unreal.
Yeah.
So when is the break? After Easter?
After Easter, bruv, for that
But
6 months, you
now
were
there's
spending,
something,
bruv.
It's women's, isn't it?
His
Women's
his
month.
birthdays in between.
Regardless of the birthdays, bruh, you still
Yeah,
spending
birthdays are
there.
still like you.
That's
have to
unnecessary at times, bruv.
factor that in.
Here's the question. Since you brought up Valentine's Day, is it really that important?
This year, I took the
Is it
stance
that
and I was like,
important?
nah,
Let's ask
bruv.
ourselves the question here. Is Valentine's Day that important?
But-
Because my view on it is, if you are in a relationship, I am single. I don't know why I'm speaking about this.
That's why you
I think it's look. It doesn't have to be something that you go broke on, man. Like it can be something.
But
cute.
yeah, but it's
That's the
marketed that
marketing
way,
that-
man.
It's
That's
marketed that
what
way.
I'm saying. From Black Friday, you feel like you need to go and get something, bro. And then you go to festive, you go broke.
But why do you feel the need to do something on Valentine's Day then?
Pressure, peer pressure.
Peer pressure, bro.
But now, if you took your woman out for a date like regularly, like once a month or once a week, whatever, you wouldn't feel the need to not do something for Valentine's
You
Day
gotta get a
specifically.
gift.
But it's still
First and
Valentine's
foremost,
Day, yeah.
Oof.
a gift.
You're gonna walk.
Okay.
You're gonna walk in on Valentine's
What do you
Day.
think-
and
what
Do
she's
you
gonna
get a
be
gift?
Like,
Do you get a gift for Valentine's Day?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, okay,
Ooh.
quite. That's fair enough.
Tell us.
What did you get last year?
I think I got a controller, possibly. That's the
Oh, that's a
go-to most. You get
phenomenal
a
gift,
controller,
man.
you get
like
a
what?
soccer
Wow.
t-shirt.
Thought that counts.
What kind of control?
A normal controller. PlayStation.
Oh yeah, now you have to specify. It can be anything.
It's completely unnecessary. Dude.
Wat type of control is in it?
Scuff or something.
Control or something. You never know what is
Wow.
The one that flips on the hook tires.
Yeah.
Now look, PS4 control is like I got one too, but for Christmas, yo. Valentine's
What color?
Day.
Tell us what
Yo,
color.
Chris. Oh shit, Nikita.
Really?
No harm. I don't mean anything
Who's
by
that?
it. I don't know, but Luke's lady. Great gift.
Bleep it out. Edit.
Great gift. We're not bashing no gifts here, guys. We're safe.
Why not bash gifts?
Nah, not a
And you, what
chance.
do you have to say about it?
I'm neutral, bro. It doesn't matter. If my lady wants something for Valentine's Day, then I'll get her something.
But
So
she's
she'll
not
Yeah,
tell
gonna
you're
you.
tell
cute, man.
But telling you
You're
is the issue.
adorable.
She doesn't have to tell me.
You should.
You can
If
sense
I
it.
want to do it, I'll do it.
And if you
It's
don't,
not
It's the thought
necessarily
that
like an
counts.
obligation to do it. I don't feel that way, to be honest with
It
you.
feels
I don't feel like
lekker
it's
when you
obligated.
when you do it, man. They don't expect it, but can't they always expect it?
100%.
exactly. So, do you ever feel liquor?
100% always feel it.
Don't
You feel like you accomplished something.
Yes.
Somewhat validated.
Nah, not somewhat. Yeah.
It is, bro. It is. Somewhat. You have an ego.
Yeah.
We do have egos.
We all have
We
ego.
all have egos.
We need that
100%.
validation,
we?
but we need that caressing of your ego.
What is an ego?
Many things. I think it's frowned upon, but I don't think it's such a scary slope.
You think the ego is frowned upon, or you think your definition of it is frowned upon?
People's definition of
The
it.
world's,
Because if
society's
someone-
definition.
If someone says you have an ego, they automatically.
You automatically,
You're cocky.
this guy's this. Like, it should be a tool, bro. I think the ego can be used against fear, bro. It combats fear.
So we can say an ego is just your belief in yourself.
To a certain extent, yeah, of course.
I think people misconstrue the idea of ego down the line and they started viewing it as like a toxic thing. It's like there's a good form of ego and there's like obviously the bad form of ego and it's like borderline in narcissism here.
But you see now.
But it's in
now
most
that's where-
things, and you can't like pinpoint it.
Yeah, there's
Like if
too
you,
much of something.
like if you look at like look at woke cancel culture,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of it becomes egotistical, where the people get invested and they don't relate and they won't agree. They will just tell you this is what we think. You have to do it.
example.
It's
And it's like,
the left, the far left, or veganism.
Hectic.
They go into
that's
stores
very
because you
egotistic,
don't want to do it. You don't want to take note. You don't want to sell their product. So they're gonna come in there. You must listen to them. That's the ego that's speaking there. There's no rationality.
yeah, if you don't like
know?
Black Panther, you're racist.
Yeah,
Oof.
like that.
I didn't like Black Panther.
I didn't either. I'm not racist.
I haven't even seen it.
And that's black.
Conveniently.
And that's a black man.
Which one?
So I don't
Wait,
need to
the
see
first
it.
one or the second one?
Both.
haven't
The
seen
last
both.
time
You're
you
not
watched,
missing out
let's
much,
not
man.
watch the movies on ETV. I swear.
You just watched Anaconda the other day.
I watched the second one the other day with Chestnut. Loved it.
Oh,
He dies,
that's
neither.
the second one,
100%
no, not the
dies,
first
yeah.
Of course he does. I mean,
But he also gets the girl though, before he dies.
Before he dies, yeah.
how does he die in it?
It's awful.
But does he get like
Spider,
squashed?
spider bites him.
I feel like I
and
didn't
then
watch that movie you're talking
Spider
about.
bites him, then he's like stone and the snake comes and shoots
Oh,
him.
okay.
Yeah, he gets paralyzed.
I was gonna say now, imagine he dies from a spider in the movie about anacondas. That would be like the worst death
Like,
ever.
he's a terrible death, yeah.
She was of all the things to die, I've now got
At least
bitten
he
by a
didn't feel
spider.
any-
Fuck.
But he also didn't like, not like the spider bit him normally. He was like thrown with the spider, man.
Yeah, very
He wasn't thrown, he put in his boot or something, bruh. He was like, yeah.
He caught it.
Nah, they didn't put it in his boot.
They put in
he
his
caught
boot.
it. He caught it from the boot and then they trapped it. And the spider that was trapped, they released on him. But what's the how can you argue? You're mad. You guys about memory.
What happened to your
blood.
voice there for that second?
Ego got involved.
Ego got
Yeah, that's the
involved,
ego. Ego voice.
How
Ego.
dare you question?
But the ego does, bro. It like clouds the judgment. It like becomes more of, like, let me use feminism for an example. It's supposed to be about not discriminating against women, right? But now it's about being equal.
Okay.
Now you want to be equal instead of stopping the discrimination.
There's
Because you'll
nothing
never
wrong with
be
being
equal.
though.
You can't, you're born different, bro.
But just because you're born different doesn't mean you can't have equality with.
Yeah, but that's not discrimination. But you can't want to be a man in a woman's sport.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
You can't do that. That's
Look,
something else.
this. I actually was speaking to my boy Fabes about this. There's a show on Netflix called Physical 100, man.
Ah,
Cool
spoke
show.
to me
Very
also,
cool
so
show.
fuck
But
me.
nah,
then.
but anyway, there's this. It's obviously like men from around Korea, like top athletes in various sports, like wrestling, boxing, whatever.
Boss. Can we just say how shredded those guys are? Ridiculously shredded. There's no need.
It doesn't
Absolutely
reveal
no
that,
need.
nah.
Abs everywhere. Like, wow.
You're gonna have to like put an image up, like just to show like those guys.
Just
who
show
are
abs.
I wasn't looking at the abs.
Did you ever watch
Just abs.
Dragon Ball Z, like when Goku trains? That's how it looks.
Yeah.
Side
like-
ab. Anyway.
His abs go like his sternum.
It's a good show.
over
Bro,
here.
So anyway, so it's men and women. So now the second competition is like a physical competition. Whoever can hold onto the ball the longest will win, man. And then some of these ladies go challenge men. And I mean, these are top level athlete ladies, man.
Yeah, I've seen it.
But the men absolutely destroy them. And they're not taking it serious, like they're laughing, throwing the ball. I'm like, nah, man.
You're always gonna be different.
That just shows there that like in terms of physicality, you can't be on the same level.
Now you see,
But
Mike and
anything
Andrew.
else, administrative skills. I feel like
Oh, yeah.
should be
There
fantastic.
is a big
specific
difference
to
between
this.
men and women.
Say
bruh.
not
Mike
all
and
of
Andrew.
them.
Different.
Like look at
Not
the food world. It's a level playing field, bro. Chefs
Oh no,
and things.
men.
That's
I feel like men are better. Shit.
nah. It's come on.
Rivals.
Who makes the food in your house?
You.
Oh fuck! I did.
Mike and Andrew, Dukes, Mike and Andrew are that now, no? As now they're obviously giving like the chance of saying, okay, everyone's competing one another. But then there's like a clear level of dominance on
That's
one
what I'm
side.
saying. You're making it more difficult.
Yeah,
by
and then-
making it level.
And then when you separate it, right? And then it's another argument of why separating it. I'm like, where do we decide we're happier? What do we actually want?
But what do you mean by making it level? Like by making it pick up the same.
Like there's even a
Wait.
thing now. They want to join the two sports. They
Oh, yeah,
want
I
women
don't
to play with
I don't
men's
agree with
football.
that.
I don't want to see that.
Yes,
That's not going to end well.
this is where it gets to.
This
is where
Wait,
it leads
football as
to.
in soccer or American football?
Soccer, as in soccer.
But look, this is what this touches on something
Maybe
that I was saying.
Bruh, but then I
suggested
suggest
I don't
imagine
trust- I don't
Haaland
trust football
against
players,
a
bro.
normal
Bunch of filthy rats out there.
athlete.
Yeah,
Mendy.
nah,
Female
he's-
athlete.
even with the
Bunch of
officials,
filthy
look,
rats out
I
there, bro.
suggested that
Whoa,
we
whoa, whoa,
have
whoa,
a female.
What?
Mendy's not
Yeah.
guilty.
Don't
Is he
be
not?
shy, guys. You can
Mendy's
jump
not
in,
guilty.
speak.
I actually want
Don't
to
be
actually
shy.
ask.
I
So
was just saying so that we can have a much more neutral perspective because these are all guys' views.
Yeah,
true.
it is.
And this is something I picked up even last time. When
No,
we
no,
were
true.
recording
I
that.
actually
We
want
do
to
need
ask
a
this,
female.
right? So
At least now and then on just to say, look, don't talk crap. This.
So the
and
day when you
Stop talking shit, Mango.
the day when you don't make it, we'll get a girl.
that. I am here.
I
this
kid.
year.
check
I
here.
kid.
I just want to ask. So how many ladies, right, actually want to have a stay-at-home husband? Like how many women do you think across the world would actually want that? A guy that stays home.
I'd love to
go
do
out,
that.
you
I'd
go
love
work.
it. I'm sorry.
Like,
I would love it.
you
By
go
all
out.
means.
That's my girl.
I will sit at home.
It's
I'll
not
cook, I'll
idealistic,
clean.
right?
Like,
It's really not
do you
idealistic.
think you really want that? A guy that if the roles are truly reversed, he stays at home, looks after the kids, the house and stuff, and you work. Like,
If the playing field in the working world was
Was
also
different.
evening,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the thing with that also is it's equal and it's unequal. Like you look at aspects where you don't speak about, where it's only men that work and women don't worry about that. Like let's go to construction. A lot of women don't care about it being unequal there.
Oil rigs.
You know what I mean? But when
Oil
it comes to
rigs,
like the top 5 jobs in the corporate
Actuarial
world,
science.
yeah, of course, it must be equal.
War.
But even men suffer. Like, there's only 5 men in that's top tier management. The rest of the men are fucked. Just so you know, we all fucked.
listening to Tate.
Here we go, boys. Here we go.
Oof.
How's your Bugatti? Anyway.
If you think about ego, that's the first thing you think about Tate now.
Yo, that-
And then underneath
Bruh.
Kanye.
I don't think it's fair to give ego that sort of representation.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the-
what I'm
that's
saying.
the
It's
stigma
not
around
being used right. bruh.
Yeah, because
That's bigotry, basically.
Man, it's not.
How's
ego.
that man tweeting from prison?
That's
Changed
he's
his wall and
He's a top
everything.
man.
Updated his wall. $100 million to what? For people false actors.
And that's
Oh gosh.
I think it's fake, bro.
It's funny though.
I think it's all fake.
I wanted to say now. Now imagine, just say hypothetically, you and all your boys all become house husbands, right?
100% love that.
Now just
Meet
imagine
in the
that.
park and shit.
Yeah.
All of
Everyday
us.
footy.
Sure. And if it's raining, boys, squad up, let's go online.
Oh,
We
What?
play Call of Duty or something. We played Warzone,
And
boys.
then your girlfriend comes home, nobody cooks.
Wife.
Nobody.
Wife, bruh. How can you be a stay-at-home boyfriend?
hectic, bruh.
Yeah, a rat, yeah. How comfortable are you? You must stay in your welcome, bruh. You're not living there with your boyfriend. They at work, that man still loving there at my house. I don't know what they do.
But it is, you're talking about linking with the bras when she's away and then she comes back, she's like, where's my supper?
Bruh, you're gonna get everything done. The music's on, Tupac, fucking hit him up, making supper, bro, you know?
Cleaning. That's like 4
Just
hours.
checking.
I was gonna be like Beyonce and the Renaissance album or something, Oh, have a jam.
Push you through it.
100%.
Rihanna's anti for me.
Yo, which song?
What's the one?
Needed
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 Me.
Me. Yeah, you're gonna start dancing by yourself. Seductively.
It's a brilliant one. It's a brilliant
Fantastic
It's a good
song.
song. It's a good song.
Since we're on the topic of music, yo guys, I have something I want to bring up here. Something I want to bring up. Oh, Yeri. No. Listen. So now a homie of mine was, he came down from Durban like a week or two ago, no, and we went out to a few clubs. And then you went out to a few spots before that, and you were telling me, bruh, is it me? Or is all the Cape Town DJs, or are all the DJs in Cape Town are part of the same WhatsApp group? Because do they share the same playlists with one another?
Virtual
Because
DJ.
every playlist, you hear the same songs in all the
but
different clubs,
it's our
all the
music
different venues.
scene,
Sounds a
bruh.
small
Our
scene.
party scene is
It's
the
very
same.
But now, why? My problem is they're playing the same music now that's been played from like 2, 3, 4 years ago, before COVID.
Right,
The same shit.
DMX still plays. Now
Yeah,
what
and
you
that's what
gonna
makes
say
me
now?
angry. As a DMX stan, it makes me angry that Party Up is still being played because we've had so much good music put out throughout the last decade. But we still don't hear
But
it.
history repeats itself. That's the thing.
I don't know, bro.
Cycles are
I'm
repetitive.
tired of
bro.
hearing the same fucking shit
Right,
over and
you're
over.
drunk and in the club, people only want to listen to like certain
Yeah, I was
music.
wondering.
Ah, it pisses me off.
He has to play it safe also.
All the time. Like,
if
dude-
you're drunk, you listen to
I
it.
mean, go to the silent disco on Robben Island.
I really don't want to.
Didn't you see that?
That's a lot of effort. First of all, I'm missing my go to
What
Robben
the
Island
fuck
to
is
party.
that?
What
Yo,
madness
I'm
is
sorry,
this?
but that's definitely a white
I'm not
organizer.
surprised.
I'm 100% serious. A silent disco on Robben Island.
Scary.
That's not a person of
Scene
color.
for a horror movie.
You there jamming in Mandela Cell.
Yeah, that sounds like a hot. Yeah.
So many people have died there, bro.
It's a plot for a horror movie.
Leprosy camp there. No ways,
That's
blood.
definitely a plot for a horror movie.
No ways. I would never do
I
it.
would never vibe. Imagine someone gets like the wrong frequency or something and
I
in like
could- I
ghost
could
studios
figure
or
it
some
out,
shit.
No, can you just start
Like, guys, did you also hear that? Nope. I'm out. Chill, boys. Get me back in the boat. I'm going back to the show.
No one can hear you. Oh my god.
You screaming.
Oh no. Get me out of there.
You're asking them, my brother, you hear that? Yeah, fucking great song, bro. Great song. Absolutely shambles.
Like it's scary movie too when who's Jada Pinkett's getting stabbed binne and everyone's like
Is Jada Pinkett in the scary movie?
Scream too.
Oh, yo.
Yo.
I thought, how did I watch
I know
that?
that.
She gets stabbed in the beginning. That's the opening scene, man.
Really?
Yeah, she's the one that gets stabbed.
I know.
She
I
goes-
know.
Nah,
to
you're
the
gonna have to
stage.
prove this, buddy. You're gonna have to prove
Show
that.
us the course.
Come on.
Is she?
Jada.
No idea.
In Scream.
Jada.
In Scream.
Long hair
I think
Jada.
I would go
Scream
and then
2.
Scream. Like in, no,
I don't think
maybe
so.
I'll believe
I don't
that
think
she
so.
was in Scream, not scary movie.
Scream.
Yeah,
2.
definitely not scary movie. That's Regina.
I said
Regina Hall.
Scream.
Yeah,
You see, it's scary
Here's a
movie.
question.
yeah, I did say scary movie.
How do we rate Jada Pinkett as an actress?
Not at all.
later.
What did she do?
No, don't
I
be
don't
biased.
know.
Don't be biased.
She did set it off. What else?
Look, she was cool
She
in the
was She
Matrix.
was in the Matrix.
Oh, yeah, she was cool in the Matrix.
She was in what's that
I
show?
see. She's in the
Gotham.
movie. She's in the movie.
She was in Gotham.
She was cool in Gotham.
She was terrible.
First season, she was
Made me
dope.
stop. I
What
stopped
was
at
she?
season
Fish.
1.
Fish.
That's harsh.
She was terrible.
You must quite a lot of
I got it. Yeah, I didn't miss shit. I didn't miss shit.
You must quite a lot of good content then. Season 3 was phenomenal in Gotham.
I
Yeah.
think I
I'd
stopped
say it.
in season 4. Penguin came back to life for like the 5th time. I was like, nah, I'm done.
It's like Vampire Diaries, but they keep killing
How
him.
does he keep coming back to life?
Bro, he doesn't die first and foremost. They
Penguin,
think
bro.
he's-
They throw him in the water, but
And
then
he does the
they
penguin
shut him
thing.
down and
Falls.
he comes back.
Hence the name Penguin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Vampire
it's
Diaries
like-
was
like-
good, okay?
Nah, that network only casts good-looking people.
Fantastic.
Not good-looking actors, just good-looking people.
Look, oh.
Massive point.
Check
Let's
it out.
run through
100%
it.
what
Let's
they
run
do.
through it. Go, stop Vampire Diaries.
The originals, it's just good-looking. You're like, wow,
Everyone's phenomenal.
shit. Look at this guy.
And then you go to the superhero shows.
That's
Arrow.
how it is.
Arrow, everyone was good looking in there.
Yeah.
And you got the
and I
Flash.
mean,
Everyone was phenomenal. There. Even the
mediocre
villains were like
acting,
chiseled
bro.
jawlines and
They sell
everything.
it like that, yeah.
Flash was too skinny for me. Man.
And far too emotional. Far too emotional. That man is crying every episode. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Ah,
bruh.
fucking hell.
what do you
As
think
the old
about
saying goes.
Ezra being back?
Ezra.
I'm for it.
I don't know.
I'm for
Yo, it's a tough one, eh?
We don't know. That's why. I'm for it.
There's far too many conflicting articles.
Weird.
I don't know
It's
which one.
charges of assault. So you move someone.
Yeah, didn't he touch a 12-year-old or something?
Yo,
Yay.
where did you get
Whoa.
this? Shit.
Other things.
Come on.
That's why I said, nah, that's why I said.
Nah, it was just assault. You
Touch
fought
a
in another
12-year-old.
country. That's what I saw.
The article I read was he was defending this girl from like
Yeah,
her
and
uncle.
then he
And then
fought
they
the man,
accused him
yeah.
of like what? Touching a minor.
Being with her, being
Yeah.
with a girl, she was young.
Because he was defending her from like an uncle or something who wanted to attack her.
Well, now I'm
But
not
look, that's
cool
just these are rumors. We don't know.
Oof, then I can't say I'm for him being back yet.
I don't know.
I
Don't
don't
know.
know.
Look,
Don't
he
know.
was accused of a lot of things, not just one thing.
A lot of fighting. They were making it seem like he's off his rocket. Oh, he's wilding over there.
He does seem like the type of person to be off his
Timeline of
rocket,
his
though.
controversy.
Look at that.
Yo,
He
hectic.
was in
What?
what's that movie? The Perks of Being a
I'm
Wallflower.
not reading.
He
all
was?
Yeah,
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
fantastic.
He was in that
Indie,
film with
if you
Amy
ever
Schumer.
wanna- You should do some
I just
indie.
know he was in Grindelwald.
Yeah, he
Same
was like a
vocal.
little creature.
What was his name? Cretan. His name was something.
Makes sense now.
Since you're on that,
Creatures.
did we ever do Lord of the Rings?
Do what?
That it was so shit.
What do you mean?
The
shit?
show?
Oh, the Rings of Power.
Yeah.
It was too nice.
It
Like
was
they
too
took,
friendly.
they spent like a lot of money on
You
it
don't agree?
looking nice and like
I
very,
didn't even watch it. I didn't watch it at all.
very like
PC.
visual and like a game, and instead of focusing on content, man, making it dark because like I mean,
So like the
Like a
set
dark
design and all
time.
of it.
It is dark.
Yeah, that's when.
Is it green
Amazon?
screen? Or
a
is
lot
it-
of green screen. Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay.
I was looking on Twitter afterwards. There's a lot of like duplicate people in the background, man. That
Of course they
people
found
caught
them.
on.
Same people.
Yeah, like just in various spots, man.
Yeah.
So
I
horrible
don't mean you
actually,
must
bruh.
expect that in this
No,
age of
bro.
green
They
screens.
spent the most money ever.
But
On a
if
show.
I compare
But
that,
must they spend that money on these
On what?
computer scientists to do?
Computer science and call center agents.
fucking computer science.
That bloody scientist, man. Yari.
No, man, but like Amazon really is not doing well in terms of
What,
video.
did you have
besides the boys? Besides
Fantastic.
The boys,
I
I'm gonna
didn't
say,
like the last season though.
Why not?
It
Tell
was
us.
average. It was average.
look, I feel like because the first season was so fantastic.
The second one followed up perfectly.
I love the second. I love the second season.
I thought the third. She was.
Was this the
One
third
after
season
the
or
other. You
stuff?
fucking know. Third season was dope, man. I really enjoyed it. I thought Anthony Starr as a Homelander, he became like he was always delivering solid performances, but I thought he really stood out in third season.
How is he not being nominated for an Emmy though?
It's a good question, eh?
Anthony Starr. is
I think
not
it's because they aren't paying for the nominations.
another story.
Another topic.
Those are strong elevations,
But
guys. Eh?
also back on Amazon.
And you send it in yourself as well, some of it. Some award shows you have to put it into body of work.
I mean, because the
I
boys
saw
itself was
on
nominated.
what's his brother's name? Harry Styles one album of the year.
God, but that's the Grammys.
He was wearing a bather.
Oh,
Did you
really?
see that bather?
But he always wears that guy.
Mad foot. A mad foot.
Does it look mad on him when you say mad fit or crazy fit? Like, oh, it fits perfectly.
Like, is it a good or bad thing? Is it a good or bad mad?
It suits his frame.
There we go, mad fit.
Okay.
Bad
Now I
Yeah.
look like one of my clown pants. You
Oh,
see it? The hungry with
that's easy.
I'm
What?
I'm gonna have to pull this up.
Guys, initiation.
the rainbow thing. What sequence,
What?
man.
You want to speak about
Nah, you
conspiracy?
you want to talk about Kanye? Which was itching to say.
Kanye being
Oof.
altered, bro.
Nah.
Tell us.
He's back. He's married and stuff.
Ish.
Oh, it's my
Married to
married,
who?
bruh.
Inca
Yeah, he has
altered.
another
He's
wife.
Balenciaga, bro.
It's insane.
I think she was part of the
He's
Yeezy
part
brand,
of
right?
The team, yeah.
Yeah. She was like his agent
What's
or
her
something
name?
like
Away
that.
more power to you.
Yes.
Yes. Do we want him to have more power?
Ah, man, what power?
I don't know if
he
we want Kanye to have more power. I mean, he made a song saying no one man should have all that power.
Yeah, but
I
he
mean,
definitely-
come on.
He did.
Yeah.
He wasn't that powerful when the song came out.
He became exceptionally powerful. His voice became even
I
greater.
think he was at that point, but now he's literally just lost. all
Would
his
you be
whatever
surprised?
power
Sorry,
he might have had.
sorry. Would you be surprised
Slave.
if you if you have to like find out?
Slave,
I
bro.
heard
No,
you,
no,
I
man.
heard you.
Like short for that. New slave.
No, you can't.
In his,
Okay, you can't say it's true.
No, so I.
That's
Like,
why.
you
Nah,
can't be like
I'm not
slave.
obviously saying that you can. I'm just saying, man, genuinely.
Oh, you
can't
should. Away nah, but away.
use the short one.
You know
How's
what?
it, slave?
Afterwards, if you ever watch New Girl, like Schmidt shortens everything.
Yeah, but you don't even. And you don't say
What are you going to say? What's your point?
Completely
Kanye?
forgot what I wanted to say.
It's
Wait,
funny.
it's getting back to me.
I wonder if like
Oh,
there were
yes.
people who wanted to use the short version, like just
Slave,
on the,
no,
on
terrible,
the
bruh.
options. Away.
Look,
They probably did, but they're like, I'll back. Like,
Away.
you know, that guy
white people can't
slave.
say it. They should never say
Nah.
that. Anyway,
Yo, that's enough for now.
would you be surprised if you? But not
No,
to
no,
that
hate speech.
extent.
But that's freedom of speech.
That's too much. That's way too free.
That's what freedom
Now
is.
you see, that's the fine line.
But that is what freedom is, bro. You're gonna have to accept that it's both ways.
So then can they
But
say
what about
anything?
hate speech
Then
then?
they can. Then they can. If you
It
believe in
must
freedom
can't
of
infringe
speech.
on other people's rights.
If you say they can't, then it's not freedom. Then you're
Only a Sith
leaving.
deals in
But
absolutes.
there's
The literal term of it.
discrimination, bro. Like,
Yeah, you never caught that line, man. Damn it. I gave a Star Wars reference. You never got it.
What's this?
I said only a Sith deals in absolutes, bro.
Ah,
Nah.
Sith. What a Sith. Check here, but now here's the thing. You do have freedom of speech, but you can't just be
Then you
going
don't.
to anyone and.
Then you don't.
But as a person, you shouldn't want to say that, man, to
Yeah,
another
but
person.
that's like the person that you are. That's a different topic.
Then you're a liar.
Yeah, exactly. Then you're
Oh.
a prick. Pretty much.
A
you
prick,
should-
yeah.
It's just you shouldn't do it.
PC.
Right.
So what do you
let's
do?
what?
Oh.
Ooh,
So
yeah.
what do you do if you see somebody else saying some shit to someone else?
This is what you always do. You play some cat.
Nah. Depending how big that money is, yeah.
What do we do? Do you face cock or do you throw hands? That's the question now.
But you can't really throw
You now
hands,
getting
yeah.
in the
These
wrong
days,
as
if
well.
anyone has a phone out, bro, and they can take a
Even that person that you neaking.
has
Yeah.
even
Pummeled, but he's recording.
I thought they're
himself.
gonna clap you on the phone now. I'm like, what's the phone gonna do to you? But anyway,
record that shit.
bigger topic in the world right now, in the world of film and series. The Last of Us series is out. Boys, how do we feel about it?
I
Do we
love
like it?
I feared for the worst. And
I-
slowly getting proven right.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
When they do this to the games and they do the adaptation, they tend to play with it just to create something better for
Yes.
the audience. But they stray away from the game itself.
Yeah.
They create things that weren't there, people that weren't there. I'm not for it. They
I
did it with
think-
The Witcher.
They gave us hope with the first 2 episodes. The first 2 episodes were good. And I was thinking to myself, okay, they're playing it by the
The
T. They're
third
giving
one
us
wasn't a
play-by-play.
bad episode, but we didn't see anything that had anything to
And it
do
also
with
it
the
strays
game.
completely away from the story.
Yeah.
Look here,
From the
gents,
original
I
game.
feel like let's not lose hope. I feel like the first 2 episodes were amazing.
Thanks.
Yes.
The last episode was a bit skew, to say the least. But episode 4 is looking good in terms of the ratings that I saw. I haven't watched it yet.
But here's the thing now. Remember they gave episode 3 the highest ratings
No,
known to man.
I didn't.
They said it's like one of the best piece of like
That was what
series.
that's what they said.
Yeah,
but
so
we-
one of the-
Wakanda,
They
What?
see my Wakanda did.
I mean, fibs. They
My
Wakanda.
government name.
Jerome get more time than Fabes.
Yeah, Wakanda was nominated for a Grammy,
They
for
Wakanda,
Oscar, bruv.
what's it, the third episode?
Look, it's one of those things. If you have a negative or opinion that goes against it, you're going to be vilified to a certain extent. One of those scenarios. But no, the way I can describe it best, they just took the source material, right, and they kind of bent it a bit to fit the current climate.
The current climate.
And I think if you
And the ratings as well.
and then
with
look,
that.
it was a very very well written episode. I think there was a lot of layers behind
Also,
it.
the storyline was actually quite nice.
But
and
for the
That was
series,
emotional, bro.
was it really?
Bro,
It was.
I don't know,
It was
but it
only
was.
the love story was beautiful.
So
I
you
just didn't need to see.
So you see, so you guys aren't actually criticizing it. for
That it's away from the
properly.
show, from the
We're saying
game
it's away
itself.
from the game because the game is like
So you're just making a
vastly
different show,
different to
basically.
what the
you-
episode was.
The themes went a bit like
Yeah.
off trail.
And that
Okay,
always
I get
happens
it,
when they
I
do
get it.
this because they wanna they have
They
a
have to
target
tick a
audience.
box, man.
they
need
must
to
tick
the
boxes,
box.
unfortunately.
And yeah.
Fortunately, unfortunately, I don't know. It's
Is
up
it
to you as an
necessary? I
individual
don't
to
think
decide.
It's 100% necessary.
How was the story that Joel told Ellie of how the infection started, man?
Terrifying.
Philip, I wish I could
Great story,
remember.
though.
Terrifying.
Fantastic, bro.
It
Even
made
though-
you think.
Great
man,
walk.
like, oh, great walk.
Fantastic walk that they took there.
Massive hike.
Massive
I
hike.
want to walk in
Speaking
what,
about hiking.
long shirts and jeans.
Hiking, bro, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
us.
I recently started hiking. I was anti. Love it.
No, it's nice, bro.
I'm
It's,
one of those guys now. Oh, bro, let's go hike.
Yeah, I'm
Ours in, bro. Let's go hike.
Typical Cape Townian.
Let's go hike. bro.
exactly when you see people on the mountain. How's it?
How's it?
So, what is it about hiking that makes it so entertaining? Then?
I would say
Explain.
the fucking conversation.
someone who- that's not a
Jeez.
fan of hiking.
We fucking spoke non-stop.
About?
Great conversation. Everything and
I feel
anything.
like also just having
It's
to move
exercise,
forward, man.
man.
Just having to move forward constantly.
And you're
and-
kind of forced. Once you're up there, you're up
And
there.
it's
bruv.
very stimulating, like the surroundings, obviously.
Mother Nature.
Sometimes you have to like get out of the day
House.
to day and
The
go
mundane.
into like nature and connect to the nature.
Mad
It's
guy,
actually
just
beautiful. Bro.
seeing
It's
like
like
a
a
lizard
natural
or
for you as a
something.
human.
Oh.
being to
It's
do
the friend.
something like that.
So now we're going primal here.
That's
No,
how
it's
hipster
honest,
friends,
it's like
you know.
natural for you.
100%, bro.
When
Primal.
you like in nature
Eating
and you,
lizards and cat.
yeah,
Did you do that?
No.
Oh,
Why
He
would
was
I have the
close.
food?
He was
bro?
close.
listens. I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like, okay, look, it's tough to say because I understand the physical standpoint of it. It's healthy. It's good to be outdoors. But the way people tend to go on about hiking, bruh.
Like it mustn't be a personality trait.
You walking in the park, rocks, looking at leaves and fucking
So there is certain hikes
water.
that are
I
for
don't
the
know,
gram.
man. I don't know.
Some hikes are for the gram. You gotta know
I
that.
think
What's
there's
it? What's it?
multiple-
Chrome
Okay.
River or whatever? Definitely for the gram.
Okay, maybe that's why. Maybe I feel like I'm associating hikes with people I don't like at this moment in time.
You always do that.
I do that.
Who don't
I
you
do
like?
do that.
Who don't you like?
Okay, I'll tell you a story. Since we spoke about music earlier, and this is when it started. Years ago, I'm a big hip hop fan. And then I told one guy that I'm not really a fan of Jay Badass. And he looked at me with the most disgusted look
Wonder who that
imaginable.
was.
Wasn't me. Come on.
Ah.
He told me why his reasoning. And
Oh,
I gave him the same
and
look.
since then, I always associate. It's a very bad habit. I'm sorry, guys. It's a bad habit. I associate certain things with people I don't like, and I think it clouds my
So
judgment.
he's
For
biased.
example,
He's biased.
100%
It's a bias.
Biased.
ego.
In charge.
Ego in charge.
Should be-
Maybe that's why I'm not like that big into hikes.
Exactly. Because there's some kid that was like,
Sure, too many. Few. Went one on Instagram and all I saw was
but
like,
it's a good thing to do in load shedding, bro.
At ease, yeah.
Do
can.
something in load shedding.
I do. I go.
Because
I
we
gym.
are still here,
It doesn't
guys.
have to be about load shedding. but
Wow, you can make it. Like if you're lazy and you associated with chicks on Instagram,
I guess
then
which wouldn't be me,
use
I
load
guess.
shedding, bro.
Why aren't you on Instagram?
But
Oh.
We don't do the gram here, bro.
but he's like a doing
I do it.
stuff. during
Yeah,
load
that's why you
shedding.
fall for the thirst traps, bro.
don't. Yeah, I do.
Oh, brother.
I end up hating hiking.
Yeah.
Apparently so. Fuck my life. Eh? She was.
Yeah, Escom. Shame.
Here's a-
We're
but-
back.
Speaking of load shedding, you find actually time to be productive in that 2 hours.
It's not
though,
that.
but
It's shit that we
love
don't
it.
have it, but you
50-50,
can do
bro.
things, bro.
Yeah.
That book that's loving the catching dust, where you Instagram that you read books. Go read it now. Bro.
Or you
Read
can
it
just
now,
take
bro.
a nap.
or you can but sometimes you fall asleep.
Yeah.
Whack.
also.
That's
what
quite
I'm
boring.
saying.
That's cash.
Why
take
not?
a nap.
Why can't you take a nap now? Now and then.
Now and then.
What are you, a
That's
child?
what I'm-
Now and then, like we're so
No,
busy
but like-
now. We're so busy every single day. Like sometimes you can just be like, okay, let me chill now. That the lights are out. When they come back, probably-
I don't know why he started talking softer. I'm
I'm not
sorry.
doing so.
Yeah, but it depends also what time the load shedding is, man. If it's like a 6 to 8, you can't nap.
Not a chance.
Obviously not. Then you might as well.
But what do you do when
But
that's
don't
6
you
to
think
8
it's-
now?
Nah, I would
It's actually
usually
cuck
sleep
though
for
that
the
they
next
make
day.
it less during your work hours and more when you get home.
Tell me
Yeah.
something.
It
'Cause
tells you
can't
the
cook and all
priorities.
those things.
What's your favorite load shedding slot?
We did this already. I'm not doing
Nah, I
it again.
didn't. I can't
Fuck
remember.
that.
Tell
I don't
me,
have
do
a-
it
I don't
again.
have a
I'll
solid-
do it
I
again.
remember doing
The 10 hours that I get it for every day.
I think
Oof.
maybe I'll prefer the
Morning.
2 to 4. So I get home and it's done. Check.
Wow.
Nah, morning.
Fuck me, man.
Then it's literally done for the day. Although it usually comes back in.
Nah, it
the
happens in
evening,
the evening. It,
The
it
last one was
changes
be 2
stages
to
in the
4.
evening.
yeah.
yeah.
Done.
But at least
I
it,
like a 4 till 6.
at least it drives out
46
other
ain't bad.
companies though.
What is
But
decent
that's
then?
That's nah, but that's not
Okay,
fair
yeah,
because
okay,
obviously
understand
that's
that.
other people's work.
I usually eat quite late in the evening,
So
so
it's
maybe
not
that's
fair.
why.
Yeah,
say
nah, but like the
Worst one.
foreign companies. Amazon's delaying
8 till
the
10.
But
Till
they still
12
don't
bro,
get
if you get
their
that 4
stuff
hour.
either.
Oh.
They delayed it themselves.
Yeah,
They're
were
watching the
fighting in
climate.
court. Nah, but they still.
Now
gonna
they
come
won the
through.
case, but now they're waiting to see the load shedding climate.
So all,
before
Nah,
they-
they're gonna
all
come
the
through,
coming.
man.
They said they're pushing it back, so we'll see. So that's something good for
What's
now.
what?
Amazon.
You must check your phone, but not Instagram.
I look at people, I can get angry, I'm sorry. I put my phone down and I'm like, fuck this shit, bro. Get out
Now
of
you
here.
must join
I'm
us.
done
Maybe
with
you're gonna change your mind.
He
That's
probably
what
will.
I'm saying. You should try.
He's gonna become that guy.
You
He's already got the
Yeah.
hair, so I mean,
What if I
You
start
become
posting
that guy that's
pictures?
so what do you call it?
I
You
like
actually
it.
have the good frame for that power slap competition, bro. You will give
I'll
someone-
get knocked in my chops.
nah, your opponent's gonna be like him. Bruh, didn't you see the opponents they do, bruh? They give UFC fighters and Uncle Tom.
not
that
fair,
comes
they're
in,
Uncle
bruh,
fair
they're
when they do
Uncle
that.
Uncle Tom, and he gets yeah.
Ah, they don't feel
Nah,
that.
not a chance. I don't get smacked in my
Have you
chops.
seen other people's
But
faces?
I've
Come
been
on,
someone
man.
skinny as fuck that smacks like a fucking.
Nah, you just
Like a
can't.
horse.
Yo, the amount of power
Minis, it looks
generated
like
in that
Minis.
small.
Minis looks like he has that power in him.
The arms.
Look at his hands.
Long limbs, bro.
One of
Uncle's hand.
those.
The uncle's hand,
Definitely.
Man's head someone got bigger as it gets close to your face. So I was like, yo, what the fuck?
What
type
is
of
that? Where did that
youth-
come from?
Type of mutant are you,
One of
bro? Gee
those,
whiz.
bruh. One of those, bro.
Dude, how long do you think the slap competition's gonna last before like
Until
Before they
someone
die.
Until the
Like,
first case comes,
yeah.
yeah, of like a brain tumor or something.
someone
Then-
dies? Like some serious
It
shit.
does though, because people die in boxing. Maybe that's a moose or clap you're getting.
No, but that's the thing.
Anyone
Though.
That's what I'm
goes
saying.
long
It's
as you
even
can
worse
as well.
because boxing has the pounded gloves.
I was gonna say now, what was that? One, I think his name's Ryan Garcia. Yeah, that boxer. He had a nice
the
little
pretty
tweet.
boy.
Yeah, good boxer though. Anyway, but he said though that this slap fighting, whatever, it shouldn't last any longer than what it is right now. It should be banned completely. But then someone would say, "Bruh, you literally are a boxer. You guys fight each other for a living." But boxers can defend themselves. They can dodge, they can weave, they can lift their hands up. Some will get knocked in their chops, yes, but it's still somewhat fair. Bruh, the slap
That's
competition
like
don't
you,
sustain.
you can't
Have you
even
seen
look.
videos of people having seizures like what
You
is
can't
it?
even look.
Yeah, they
Caesars.
They seize
Caesar
up.
eye pop.
Genius. The salad.
Caesar, yes.
The salad. Caesar.
Seizures, man.
There we go.
They like seize up there, like they fall and they seize.
Yes,
up.
bro. Like,
That's normally like a reset after you get knocked out. That's not like really.
yeah, but the
nah,
point
it's
is,
worse
like,
with the clap though.
yeah, it's worse, especially because they keep getting up for more. So
Speaking of Garcia, he's gonna get moved though.
Hectic.
By
Oh,
Javante.
Thank you.
Javante got cleared.
Happening.
who's that?
Nah, it's on and off. It's never been like signed. It's like Fury and Joshua.
Well, that's it's exactly the thing.
yeah,
But
they
that's the
just
fight to make because both of them are at the top of the game right now.
What weight division is this again?
What I don't know. Boxing has like 29 weight divisions.
Fly.
Superfly, welterweight. I don't know. Speaking of this power slap thing, Dane is investing a lot into it.
Did
But
he
the man's not investing.
I don't know if
anything
he
into
is, bro. Like, what do you see? Where do you see it? How
I'm
do you
seeing
know?
him share cock. I'm seeing him being there.
But that's simple things. How do you
But
know it's
that's
even
not
him
putting
sharing
money
it?
But like he's also not okay.
You know what I mean?
Look, how
I
much
needed
did
to promote UFC 284, bruh.
how much do those guys get paid?
Sorry.
Oof.
It's gonna be in Australia, so it's gonna be like early.
Ah, okay.
Like, still shit hours.
Oh, it's
No.
gonna be caca.
Nah, it's not.
It's gonna be the morning.
No,
That's
bruh.
decent.
bruv.
early morning.
Oh, you.
Not early.
He's never watched rugby on a
watch
Saturday
rugby,
morning. He
bruh.
never
I
did. Yeah.
work with Australians, bruv.
Bruh, so it'll start
it's
at
But you
opposite
never watch rugby on
times.
a Saturday morning, bro.
Nobody watches rugby.
Oh wow. Wow.
On a Saturday
That's why I don't
morning.
like.
Tune.
I'm like with this man over here,
Watches, right?
asshole.
Asshole.
Imagine, yeah.
Dragons.
Back to it.
Right.
Men and women rugby.
Nah, that's too far.
Mm-mm.
That's
Don't want to.
But there's already men in women's sports, so.
Hectic.
But don't they play against other men in that sport?
No, they are women.
Nah, man.
The whole transgender
Why is
thing.
there men and women chess rankings?
What does that
Like
mean?
chess.
Oh, chess.
You know what I mean?
I thought you were
Need to
saying
watch the action. Need to watch the action. Right?
rankings, bro. Wow.
Huh?
I'm saying, nah, but most chases isn't.
Insulting my colloquial.
It's not. Apologies.
I-
See, the apologies.
Apologies. Yo,
A very
broke your foot,
nervous
you fucked your
episode
English up.
today
God
from New
damn.
Slave. I think it's the leg.
It's gonna take me a month. Yeah. But this was not physical. Chess isn't a physical.
Exactly, so
competition.
why is there ladies and men's rankings?
wait. Are you suggesting
I
there's
hear
like
what you're
different
saying.
divisions for
It's
this?
actually a good
No, there are.
question.
And there's a ladies.
It's
That
actually-
makes no
Like,
sense.
It's actually a good
in that
question.
thing, it doesn't need to be. Like, come
No,
on.
Yeah,
it
what-
doesn't
and what
need to
was,
be.
like,
if you are serious about the whole
They do
equality
play. They
thing,
play against one another, but they
Oh.
have different
they
rankings.
rank
Why
as-
though?
as
I don't know.
things, yeah.
You can't get to the woman. that's
Wait.
much
So what
better
was that
than
movie? What's that Queen's
Gambit.
Gambit? What was that about then?
That is just a
Chess.
show, yeah.
But I thought they all play in one league.
There's no league. There's just competitions around the
There's
world.
no league.
Andrew Tate's father was.
It's really, Sima. That's about the truth.
You're no lies.
A grandmaster, bro. Man, this is this.
Wow.
So what else is he telling the truth about?
Nothing.
knows?
Nothing. Since you're on tape, look at Jordan P, bro. You see what they're doing to him?
Jordan Peterson.
Yo.
What's happening there?
That's
Tell
the
us.
thing about where the ego gets involved with like movements. So they can't accept that he has another opinion that's not with the left. So they want to strip him of his education and
Yeah,
shit.
he's
His licensing and
So
shit.
yeah, he has to basically restudy.
Re-educate yourself. What the fuck?
Is that possible though? Can they do it?
They
Yeah,
did
they
it.
can, they can.
No,
Did
they,
they?
the
Done. They
institution
did
can
it.
do it.
They
yeah.
institutionalizing him.
institution can
He
do
says that is done. He was in the meeting and everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say what because I almost said that's wokeness, but then
But what is wokeness?
What is wokeness, yeah.
Wokeness is understanding. That's what it is exactly. Not this clouded thing of if this is how we feel, we're gonna go
the
there.
ego
This makes
basically
sense.
takes over the
Wokeness is
movement.
understanding. But
that's
by
what-
saying
what
you
the
woke by
ideology.
going parading around, you're the opposite of it.
But now
You
again,
know, you wouldn't put yourself
Ego.
when
above
people
there.
are involved,
But your
it's
ego
ego.
should be the tool. It shouldn't be in charge.
when people are involved, everything gets corrupted. That's why any
When
ideology
man is
can
involved.
actually work.
so you're saying AI.
Oh,
Hey.
chat GPT.
Alan,
Shout out.
Hey,
check
Telling
your
you.
the answer and the truth.
Your topic, yeah.
Completely forgot now.
I didn't hear minis today. Shell shocked after Arsenal's defeat to Evident.
Evident.
Evident. It's evident that they're going to win the
It's
league.
evident that they're
Nah,
gonna win
but-
the league.
They were
Didn't
still
play captain. Didn't
they were
play
still
captain.
making.
Wow, you get a trophy for not playing
How's
bad.
that- How's that?
Nah, it doesn't matter.
We played well trophy.
How's that Sean Dyche memes on Twitter?
Yo,
I just you just
funny,
put the
bruh,
ball in
yo.
the back of the net.
Man, just make
What Arteta's giving bad analytics here.
just put it in the back of the net.
So when they gave Sean Dyche 2 black players, the Premier League's not ready.
Wow.
They were going.
Wow.
They were going. Yo.
Going on, bro.
Wow.
They said it
can't
wasn't fair.
There's someone lined him up all. His centre halves are all white.
Hopefully we'll get a black ref this year.
And then
Ooh,
some
hopefully.
They
front lines
mixed.
mixed.
They mixed. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get a black ref soon.
Wait,
I
didn't we
think- I
have an
doubt it.
Indian referee or something?
Nah, it
After
was in
we
the
had-
wasn't
The
that
World
the
Cup, yeah.
That
There's a
was-
linesman or
shit.
something, bro.
Oh,
The
was
fourth
he- was
official
he
or
fourth
something.
official, no?
Yeah, they still won't put a person of color on the field for some reason.
In the Premier
But
League.
they're saying they should.
Premier
Where?
League.
They,
Or in
no,
Europe.
all the last time I think was 2006 that a person of color was a ref.
But they're saying the shortage.
Was a
is
long
of
time
refs,
ago.
Senka.
They lied.
Because then there's only then white male refs. in
That
the
tells you
Premier League.
everything. How can no black man ever dream to ref?
I have
Exactly,
no idea.
bro.
Someone came out and spoke about it, man. There was a thread.
Exactly. No, 100%. And you'd want a ref.
Maybe this year.
Have you ever seen a black
I doubt
rugby
it.
referee?
Yes.
Oh yeah. You know, like,
Yeah, rugby.
Yeah.
Yeah, rugby's
There's a
like-
few.
Rugby's neutral.
Nah,
Rugby's
the
woke,
thing
eh?
is, they would,
Rugby's
you would
woke,
never
yeah.
have,
Rugby's woke, yeah.
they'll never have,
They're
like,
just
very
racist
rarely,
in Langebaan, but they woke.
they'll never have, like, SA refs refing like a Springbok game because of, like, the bias, especially now with Rassie Erasmus, all of that stuff. So it's one of those
Rassie.
things they always have, like, a European. And it's a kind of situation, but there are plenty. There are a lot of colored refs, a lot of black
the
refs.
greatest TMO in world rugby, Sean Veldsman.
Sure,
His surname,
Sure.
Veldsman.
Nobody
Yeah.
knows who Feltzman is also.
we know who he
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
None of us here.
We 100% know who he
Fieldman.
is. He's a legendary, legendary individual.
Sean Fieldman.
You know John T. Rhodes?
Of course.
Nah, do you not? Nah, I'm joking.
What?
How do I not? I said of course.
I do not know Sean Veldsman.
Greatest TMO of all time. Him and Jonathan Kaplan. Legendary duo.
Kaplan.
Oh,
Rugby's not fun to watch.
you are fun to watch.
Amazing to watch.
Bruh, you watch Test cricket, bruh.
Amazing.
Isn't
Where
Test
do I
cricket
watch
like
Test
Test
cricket?
is like the juiced up version of cricket.
No
It's
test.
about the
No.
juice stuff. It's a juiced down version.
It's
like the watered down
Which one is
I don't
the one
watch
that's like
Test
short?
cricket, bro.
I mean,
T20.
T20, that's juiced up.
There we go.
The
That's
juiced
just
up
Owen
though.
Smack
Like
T20
the,
was
T20
fast.
is juiced up. It's like they going.
the
for like
OJ of
those.
Yo,
cricket.
Orange juice.
Juice. The
Minute Maid.
juice. The juice.
Do you ever watch videos
Yeah, why
of
did you go
OJ
with
back
that
in his
by the
football
way?
days? Oh no, God no! I was gonna say,
He does that. He's a sick.
I was gonna say he was a phenomenal football
No,
player
but-
back in the day. I want to talk about his murder shit.
Look, but
but-
here's the thing. They can't retry him because he was not guilty, most no. So even if he says he
I
did it,
doesn't want to say something wrong, man. He
Yeah,
knows.
it
That's
doesn't-
why he's like a
I
drunk,
think,
man.
isn't it if he does admit, then they can?
I don't know how it
always
works, but I
can,
know.
bro.
Yeah, if you admit, they can.
I know if you get
Now they can.
For example, if
I
you-
mean, they can if you admit.
I don't know how it
I think you're
works.
talking about
It's
double
true.
jeopardy.
Double jeopardy.
Double
If
jeopardy.
yeah.
someone
means that
else
they
get
can't-
convicted of the murder, then you can't go
Can't
to jail for
investigate
that.
it again.
So
But
someone
if you
is guilty
admit,
for the murder of murdering
Nah,
his
it
wife.
can't be. That's not true because they.
No, you can.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can- you can
yeah.
come.
you can't,
you
you
can
can't
convince.
investigate it again. But if
Oh,
you
the investigation
admit-
can't re-happen.
Yes, that's what it is.
Can't
So they
re-investigate.
can't charge you again.
Nah, man. Double jeopardy is when
Jeopardy?
if I get
Yeah.
jeopardy, if I get convicted
Let's
for
go.
his murder, but then
No.
this
No.
man's not dead or something.
No.
It's if you get
That's
found
exactly what
not
they said.
guilty. Then they can't charge you again. So
know
they,
all
so
lawyers,
they
yeah.
can't try you again unless
On the
you-
streets of Twitter.
unless you admit, then they can come.
I'll
for
go. You
you.
got that movie I watched of Ashley Judd.
But what about what's it when they see us? What happened when they see us though?
Yes.
They couldn't reinvestigate, but the man came out and confessed. That's why the other man got free.
I haven't watched it.
Yeah,
That man
because
that
you're
was
the-
in the prison, no? The
Can't
man
watch
was in
it.
the
Yeah.
prison.
Yeah, they fought machine like they fought
That
in
was
the
that
prison.
was. Oh yeah, since we're talking about tear jerkers, Avatar: The Way of Water.
Is it really?
James Cameron takes you on a massive long journey, always like a year. Now.
Worth it though.
Worth it. I felt like that was my son. But we had Buddy the Water, it's like, yo, look at my boy, look at him growing up. And then you see that man get murdered. They actually
Hectic.
murdered kids.
Spoilers.
It wasn't. Oh shit,
Spoilers. Wow.
shit. The evil guy's
That's a
kid. Then.
massive spoiler. Yeah.
Someone dies.
Bruh, let's speak about that. How long do you give people? Come on.
The movie came out like
It's
has
seven,
been like a
it's
month
7
already.
Nah,
weeks.
you're right, it's fine.
It's
I
7
don't really
weeks.
care,
Yeah.
really. Like, I found the first one boring as fuck.
We found
I must
you.
wait for ET visions.
You still want that?
Wow.
He's
Did
not
you
even
play
joking
Avatar?
though. He's not even joking.
Avatar's on ETV now.
It's on ET.
The first one.
Then they're gonna play the next one next weekend.
Never.
No, shut.
That's and with an arrow.
That's not even. Oh. That's
Yeah,
just
when
some
last did you go to the
stupid-
cinema, bruh? Yeah.
When I went with you.
When did you go with me?
We were
Batman.
watching Batman, yeah, the Batman.
The Batman. Ding, ding.
They say that movie's just vibes, eh? Just say.
What, the
You were
Batman?
there.
I
No,
was
they
there as
say-
well.
This man's, he loves Twitter, man. He saw it, but they say.
Didn't you watch it with us twice?
Now once I watched it once.
We watched it twice.
watched
You
it
guys
twice.
watched
Yeah.
it twice.
I felt it was worth the once. And I can't do it
Nice.
So it was
I watched it
vibes.
once.
again. Robert
Phenomenal film.
Pattinson's-
Oh, it's a good
So it
film.
was vibes.
It's vibes. It's just equal vibes. Robbie Pats.
I don't know why this guy's going on, bro. He was chewing like super loud, bro. This man was chowing the old burger in the cinema, like.
Cinema etiquette.
What is going
This
on?
man claps and cock.
Oh, yeah.
Claps
I'm a
and
clapper. I'm a clapper.
What's happening? I'm loving it. Don't tell him. He's looking. That's what's calling me. Lee. Yo, bruh.
You mentioned your own government name. But 100%.
We can't
Look,
say
there
this.
are some moments,
can't
man,
say
when you be like, yo, I don't know what to do now. I'm gonna start clapping.
Nah,
I feel
yeah.
like
it's
it.
just
Like
loud.
I need to
What's
like
the
just put out my joy for the world. They're like,
Yeah, but
guys,
you-
great scene,
You
great
can't
scene.
call me because I'm on the opposite side. Like this man called me to laugh with him. He's on top, I'm at the bottom. He's like, Lee.
I heard it. I wanted to be a part of the conversation
You
as
know
well.
what
Like,
the
guys,
man
what's going
was?
on?
That was funny.
He looked back.
I looked back and
And
I
he
died.
laughed as well.
I died.
That was
Marvel-
brilliant.
Marvel's
Grand was there some nice cinemas, bruh. Good soft. Good
Heavy
vibe.
topic
Go to
change
the
there.
Labia.
What?
The Labia cinema.
Yo,
Labia. Yeah, Labia.
What did you hear?
You heard La Beer?
Labia, Spanish.
I know what you heard.
La
I'm gonna go,
Menora.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
Lebanon.
that's what you heard.
What's it? Everything, everywhere.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Yeah,
No.
I'm gonna go.
Is it worth a cinema watch though?
Yeah, that got re-released. That
Is it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
It's a good movie.
Like, can't you just watch
I'm
it
gonna
like
do
in the
whole
comfort of your
combo,
own home
120
though?
for a movie and meal.
Look,
That is
I
That's all
I
that-
watched it, but I don't know if I'll
It's
watch it in the
cheap,
cinema again. But it probably will be dope to watch it. Some
I
mad
didn't watch
effects
it.
in that movie.
Neither have I. Neither have I.
You start watching
I need, yeah, I need to, bro.
Yo, speaking
I see people on Instagram watching films and I
I
just
was
hate
about
it.
to say,
Hit up TikTok and IG. That's what the gym talk, bro.
I am a gym
Yo,
talk.
you
Ah,
do-
gym
yeah.
talk's the best.
Gym talk, yo.
Did you
gym
guys
talk.
did you guys see that's what's his name again? Swole.
Joey Swole.
Joey Swole.
Starting to get criticized, bruh.
Ah,
I don't get
why?
it. Like
For what?
Who's this?
people are saying that
The
he's-
guy that
he's
saves
like-
people in the gym.
Context for the.
Oh, so
Oh, nah. Oh, no, you're talking about. but
Yeah.
give him context.
Right, Joey Small.
I said Jimmy, sorry, it's Joey.
So my Jimmy's Joey Small is a big what's it,
TikTok
personal
guy.
trainer,
Influencer.
but he's a gym bro on TikTok, a bit of an influencer. And what he's become renowned now for has been when people post videos on TikTok of and shame other people in the gym.
Yeah.
He comes to their defense. He'll say like, no, these guys just want to gym, right? And shame him for cloud or for
Because
likes.
there's also
Yeah.
like
Look at-
social media that you can train.
But
with
it's
shaming.
but he's
And
he's
with
targeting
victim-
specific
with the
shaming,
victim
man.
mentality you can train and become famous.
Yeah,
But-
he's targeting the specific shaming of when
When the guy's doing nothing.
when females say that they are
Being
potentially being harassed
That's
by
that video
guys.
that went viral now.
Yeah,
where-
so that's the
where
that's
this
the
guy
specific one
went
that
to
is
help her
doing.
because she was struggling, and then she
Yeah.
said no, she's fine, and he went back, and then she made a thing about it.
Yeah.
So what are they saying about him now though?
No, so they're saying that he's basically enabling.
Who's they?
Females are saying that he's enabling
No, I've seen
misogyny.
the opposite though.
But that's what I'm saying. They're
he's
starting to
telling us what he's
criticize
for.
him.
That's what I'm asking. Who's they?
Oh.
Females. They criticize him. They're saying that he's enabling misogyny and he's sort of covering for people who are harassing
Yeah,
females.
but
in-
it's
in
a
the
different.
gym.
But I mean,
There's a big
you have
You
to
see.
focus on the video at hand.
But he's also not. He's focusing on that specific video because he even shows a piece of that
He even
video.
sees a
I know. I see his videos as well.
You know they're calling for separate gyms now. Men. Are
Yeah,
calling
yeah,
for
yeah.
it.
Actually,
The guys
aren't
are
both
calling
calling?
for
I think
Nah,
both
the guys
sexes are
calling
calling
for it.
for.
A guy made a video that's kind of funny. Where he was like, look at this girl, yeah, she's coming, she's watching me the whole time. He did the same thing that chick did.
And
And
then?
it
That
looks like
how
the same
simple it
thing.
is that it's nothing.
Oh.
She's just lumbing there,
Check,
waiting. She asked him, "Can I use the machine?" So he said, "After 5 reps." So she stood there looking,
And he
was
just
like,
did his
"Look at
own
her."
thing.
She keeps looking.
Mm.
Why must she stand here and watch me do the 5 reps? Da, da, da. Just to say, like,
I didn't see
sometimes you
that.
didn't do it.
Oh, wait, it is because that's what they do. They baiting.
Did you see that?
Because she was conservative.
Did you see that?
Nah, this man's out to me.
Did you see that person in the UK?
Which one?
That person that wanted to use the ladies' gym, but
I'm out.
they identified as a man for a few months, and then they let them use the gym for the first time. But then when they wanted to come back, they said, "Nah, you can't come back."
Why?
Because
it's
it is
trans.
It's a trans.
No, but I'm saying, but
It's
don't
all
that-
ladies.
it's
It's
all
all ladies'
females,
But
gym.
doesn't that person identify as a female?
That's
Look.
what he's talking about.
Man, look like a
So
prop
how
though,
can they
bruh.
turn him back?
Man, looks like a
Man
prop.
was 6'9".
Like, you should be
paying tighty for the
I've
stormers.
seen the swimmers and the what other
They did
sports.
it in jail also.
So they can't
They
turn
moved
you
that-
back.
they
But
moved
the
transgender
ladies,
into-
the ladies at the gym were uncomfortable because she's walking to the showers. She Done now to
That's
sleep with us.
fascinating. Because
Next
then what does
topic,
that
next
do to
topic.
the conversation?
Next topic.
Line is
Next
very
topic.
clear.
Next topic. Joey Swole, great guy, phenomenal. But here's the thing now. Since we now South Africa, do we know of any stories of that? Of now, obviously, girls feeling obviously when they're making these videos, right? When they're making their gym videos and all of that.
I don't know, you must ask.
Do we know of these stories in Cape Town or in South Africa? Are there any?
I don't think South
we're not
Africans
there
are on
yet.
that.
We're not there to train yet.
I don't even think people, South Africans are interested in that sort of thing, man.
Like what?
There are the few.
No, man, no. It's like trying to go viral for that.
Oh, everyone wants to go viral. Right?
But not for
anyone
like.
would do it. You'll be
My fake is
surprised
that
what
Apple
people would
face is
do.
dead on TikTok to go viral.
That was hilarious.
South African.
That
Yeah,
was
but I mean
hilarious.
that's South
We
African
there,
stuff.
bruh.
That's South African
We
stuff. We would
there,
do
bruh.
that.
I think guys in South African gyms are too like self-centered.
Yes,
Just looking at
we
themselves,
gym
you're
bros.
like,
We
okay.
like 100% gym bros.
And
They're not
possibly
even looking
that
at the
too.
goal.
It could be
And I mean,
something.
I sort of feel like that.
he's 100% gym bro.
That's why I jump in home.
Yeah. They more.
They don't even know when someone does need help.
They helping the guys, bro. Let's go.
One, you got it. It's all you. It's all you. I
Guy,
believe in you.
guy in the gym, bro. But
Nah,
I've
gym
never
is-
bothered. I've never bothered anyone.
Look, it's
Ah,
all
yeah.
South
When
Africans
you're
are
in Germany,
different.
like in
Man.
your
I
own
think
space,
we have a
worship.
different culture altogether in just the sense that
We
like
need
what she
these
explained
cultures,
now,
though.
man.
Literally, it does come here 3 years later.
Can you imagine how much
That's
effort it
gonna
is,
come
though?
through, yeah.
Do what?
To actually set up like your tripod and do all this, go through the motions, right? To make
That's
those
what they're
videos.
saying. Like, she
one
did
is-
all
Bro,
of
like, you
that.
have a
that, yeah.
terrible workout. Because you're
Oh,
going to spend so
yeah.
much time
No one
focusing
has
on
time
your,
for
on your
that.
camera and all of
Also
it.
being
Don't,
selfish.
man.
Rush Tush makes the yellow videos and
Who's that
stuff.
You see, she has.
Because, like,
she
she's
She's
doesn't
already
do
has
that.
a following.
Wait,
No, she don't do
what
that.
conversation?
Exactly. She don't do that.
Rush
Rush
Tush.
Tush. The real that she's on like the real.
She's
Housewives
pioneering
of-
athleisure in South
Is she
Africa.
on the Real Housewives now?
She is.
Out.
House.
Out.
Yeah, she
Out
is.
pay.
She was.
House
Of house
pay.
is not house pay.
Come on.
Imagine there was.
Come on.
That would be the most boring one in the world. Smart, mate. Shocking.
But which one is it? Which one is it? with?
Mzansi.
bruh.
Cape
That's
Town,
Cape
yeah,
Town.
Cape Town. But I think it cancelled again.
Bruh,
Isn't
is that,
it? I thought you were
After
gonna
one
say
season.
okay.
that shit's all scripted, though. It's not even like.
Yeah,
It's
obviously it's
It's
true.
like,
it's
you know,
scripted to the point that it's like, it's actually like, bruh, really now? It's
do you
bad.
guys see that
people still watch
Pumpa
reality
yeah. The
Yeah.
victims come out like now.
Wait,
Because they sign NDAs
I think I
when,
saw that.
when they do Pumpa they sign NDAs, right?
Uh-huh.
To say that they can't speak about the car and car. But bro, how can you put the hot tub in someone's fucking car?
And then like.
They
what would
think
they
that
do
man's
with
gonna
it?
survive for a weekend, cat. So
Bruh,
they come
but-
out now and they're like, that ruined their life, baby.
Bruh,
That's
they
why they had to
also-
have clean his hot tub with chlorine and cack.
They
While he's
also
driving,
fucking,
bro.
Flip's sake.
They put monitors in someone's fucking on his speed bump. Why?
On his speed bump.
On the speed bump. Why? Who's watching, bro?
On the speed
I did
bump.
not steal it on the first, like,
I
day
don't know,
driving.
bro. I don't know, but
Yo.
it's a mad.
Oh,
couple,
that
right?
yeah.
Yeah, so they just do it for like the show itself.
So yeah, and then they forget.
And then
about it.
after that is
It's
done. Like,
advertising West Coast Customs.
yeah, it got them big
Exhibit.
though. Yo.
Yeah. I thought it was exhibit show and I thought, okay,
Yeah,
It
no.
was. What?
Like,
No,
was-
he was
was
the
it
host. He was the host. Okay,
Because
my bad.
pump was the, the
Yeah.
cultural appropriation.
yo,
I thought he was the bump.
yo, it's
That's
bad,
definitely
no.
cultural appropriation,
Yeah,
bruh.
it is.
Pump my ride, bruh. He's black. He has,
really?
he has
It was literally.
Teddy
double-
Long was cultural
Are we not
appropriation.
reaching now? Are we
Nah,
not
the
no
reaching?
way.
explanation is yeah.
They
you
gave
thought
the
it was
show
exhibit
Pump My
show.
Ride, bruh.
Yeah,
they put a
but
black
it's used
man.
as an adjective to obviously like soup
An
up to
adjective.
So
visual.
why is it
That's-
not a
that's what
why is
I'm
it a
saying.
black man?
Huh?
Because
Because he was heavily involved, like in the
Pumps
car
were black.
scene.
Mm.
No,
he
exhibits
wasn't.
heavily
He
involved in the car
wasn't.
scene. But like in the
He
in the
wasn't.
hip hop scene back in the day in 2000s.
The hip hop scene was black.
No.
Obviously.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm saying all
Any
his
rapper
videos
would
had
know.
like cars and shit, and he
That's-
was heavily involved in the
everyone
West
had
Coast car
cars.
culture.
Yeah, everyone
Everyone
did
had
have
cars.
cars, yeah.
They at least had cars. They didn't know shit on shit.
But now
You're missing my point. I'm saying he
Why
was
didn't they
heavily
use
involved.
Tim Westwood then?
Huh?
Because hip hop.
Westwood.
Tim Westwood, they could have used him.
They
Pump
did
My
use
Ride.
him. DJ Westwood.
For Pump My Ride.
Yes, for the Australian and UK version. Fuck. You don't know
Was there
that.
another version?
DJ Westwood. Yes. And it was audible.
Why wasn't it called Pump My
It
Ride?
was called Pump My Ride. Let's go Pump My Ride UK.
Impossible.
100%. Yo, I could be lying. I could
He's
be
gonna have to
talking
prove
my
that
ass. I
shit.
don't fucking know.
He's gonna have to
I'm
prove that
pretty
shit.
sure. It was
Wow.
years ago. I'm pretty sure. It was terrible though. Yo, it was the most boring thing in the world. There was like no charisma, no entertainment.
But you were a
yeah.
child though. MTV threw random shit.
Cribs
And
was
then,
lekker, though.
and then Thingy just took over. What's his name?
Yeah, Cribs, obviously,
Rob Dyrdek. Yeah. Then he just took
But
over.
what? That's so ridiculous.
It's only that
I love
plays.
it. I
Listen,
love
I love it.
Really?
It's funny.
Is it really?
some funny
Really?
videos.
Tosh.0 was at least controversial.
I
so-
like Tosh. Tosh was saying some mad shit. Tosh was saying like,
Those type of shows are boring though, man. They're just like playing videos
Yeah,
on YouTube.
Keegan Michael Key did it like back in the day with the animals.
Mm?
The Earth's Funniest Animals?
I don't know.
You didn't watch
You
it
telling
as a
us?
child?
Key and Peele.
That's Keegan Michael Key. That's how he started.
Really? Like,
Yeah.
This is before Comedy
This is
Central days.
before everything.
Oh, you learn
And
something
then
new every day.
Then
You
they,
learn something
then
new.
they
I
like
had no
fuck
idea.
Dave Chappelle and then they found something
Oh,
else for you
hectic.
to do.
Yeah, fuck
no
Dave
idea,
Chappelle.
bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
Speaking of Dave Chappelle,
Tell us.
Tell
nah,
us
just
that
watching
Key and
some of
Peele
his-
is funnier than the Chappelle show.
Why? 'Cause you watched
Ooh.
more recently.
No, there's more content and there's better acting. And it's not Chappelle's fault.
Yeah, because they have more money.
No, but they are actors themselves. Chappelle's not an
He's a
actor.
comedian, yeah.
He's a comedian.
Different types of
sell the
humor,
role.
man.
No, they do all. They did everything. So they basically took all Chappelle's sketches
But
that
aren't
he
they
had
both also
planned.
producers?
Who's this?
Key and Peele.
I'm gonna ask him later.
Yo, it wasn't that funny. Fuck, it wasn't that funny.
Only
Shoot.
Jordan. Only Jordan.
Look, I do think though that they have a bigger budget as well, so they can make things a bit more bigger. Like these skits are like some like.
But it's
oh,
like they
films,
touch on
bro.
all skits though.
Yeah.
It's just that Dave didn't want to do the racism thing, but because you can see they do racist episodes, bro. Yo,
And he's
when they
like,
see that,
ah.
hey, and they go, hey,
Yes, but
that's
when
heavy
you- when you-
racist
when you-
episodes.
Like,
Oh,
when you
then
don't know
it
country
slaps
music
to
is
also.
racist. I love it.
Who's racist?
Country music.
Country
is racist.
music
Oh.
racist, and they sing it like, you hang that nigga, hey, that's what they're singing.
I was
Ask them
watching
about
On the
offended.
episode.
Dave
Wow.
Chappelle
On the
never,
episode.
I can't picture him
Watch
doing
it
that,
though,
man.
watch it. Nah, but it's black people doing it, so it's okay.
Oh, we like,
Wow.
We're good.
The
That's what the
curtain
industry
save.
is
The
doing.
curtain
man.
save. That's exactly why Chappelle left.
That's
did he
why he
not?
left, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't picture him doing that, brother.
He did it for a crack sandwich, bruh.
That
He was
thing
busy.
when he-
Yes,
when he-
bruh. He was
crack
basically saying that black people love crack that much. That's why he was like, nah, bro, what am I doing? And they wanted to give him 50 million instead of giving him 500 million.
what they wanted to give him.
I'm glad he didn't take it though.
But
It kind
because-
it built up his mystique, his order.
His legacy.
He's known as the guy who said no.
To 50 million.
He said, "Yo,
So you
fuck
could
you
get
guys,
100
I'm out
million
here."
from Netflix.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say he came back.
Got to pay the ball somehow. Gee whiz. But yeah,
But yeah,
He wasn't
on
like
that
starving,
note,
man.
guys, it's been fun. I hope you guys like our new set, new producers.
it's very romantic, guys.
It's very
There's blue
romantic.
next to me. Wow, I got
Yeah.
distracted a few
I
times.
feel so comfortable now and cute. I feel very cute. on this
100%.
set.
It's very warm.
Snap out.
Yeah, easy. The reason why he's
cozy.
talking that
Yo,
slow,
but
this
too
one's
comfortable
comfortable
right
as
now.
I'm way
fuck.
too comfortable.
He's comfortable as fuck.
Can you get up
I'm
after
like,
this?
chilling. I don't think so. Like, that's what to say. Like, yeah, I'm.
But until next time, guys. Peace out.
Peace.
Cheers. guys.
Teletubby, bye bye.
Um,